Hello, Yanan, and welcome to your options evening. So, you will have to choose what are the subjects that you're going to do for the next 2 years of your academic career. So, I'm going to start with what is media studies. So, media studies, we're doing everything and we're working on amazing resources. So, you will have a chance to create posters, you will have a chance to actually write analytical pieces, which will also help you with your English. If you are more creative, this is an option for you. We're going to learn how to do storyboards. We're going to use Photoshop. We're going to learn how to create videos. We're going to annotate films, and we're going to see how these films, all these amazing films like Marvel, have been created. I'm going to look into the social media. And of course, this is a subject that you need to do. You really need to do. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to choose? So, media studies, the skills that are required are that you should have a reasonable standard of written English. In media, we're looking into several sophisticated terminology, which is really important to understand English. And that means it's really important to understand English. You should have an interest in the world of media. And like all GCSEs, you should have a willingness to work hard throughout the whole course. This is an overview of the course. 2 exams, 1 hour and 30 minutes each. We have media paper 1, 35% of the total grade, and media paper 2, which is again 35% of your final grade. And of course, we have non-examined assessment, which is the coursework, and these were 30% of the final grade. The brief each year is changing, and AQA decides what are we going to be doing each year. So what is media studies? As I mentioned at the beginning, we're looking into a variety of media subjects such as television, film, radio, newspapers, magazines, advertising and marketing, online, social, and participatory media, video games, and music videos. Some of the media types that you will study are advertising, print advertising, TV adverts, as well as an NHS Blood Donation online campaign. And we're looking into the narrative story of the adverts, and we're looking at the stereotypes and representations. And we're also looking at the social, moral, and ethical issues of advertising. For television, we're looking at Doctor Who, the first ever episode made, and we're looking as well at a spin-off series, Class, an episode 4, Co-Owner of a Lonely Heart. And again, we're looking at the representations, we're looking at the characters, we're looking at how are these shows structured. And of course, we're looking at the industry, BBC. In terms of online and social and participatory media, which includes as well gaming, we're looking into Vlogger, Zoella. We're looking into Kim Kardashian's Hollywood app, which is a game, and we're also looking into Lara Croft. For the newspapers, we're comparing 2 newspapers, Daily Mirror and the Times, and we're looking at how are they different, who's going to read them, and what is happening nowadays with the digital world that we're living in. Are the newspapers still alive? And of course, we're looking into radio. How many of you are listening to radio? Or do you prefer Spotify, or do you prefer YouTube? But we are looking into how the radio has started, into how the radio has been involved. So BBC Radio 1 to Apple Beats Radio. And of course, we're looking into films, and we are going to carefully study Doctor Strange, where we're going to watch it, we're going to analyze it, and I, Daniel Blake, what are the differences? One is a very, very expensive film. The other one is not as, but were they both successful? These are the things we're going to be talking about. And then, of course, we're looking at magazines. We're going to talk about Tatler and Reveal. What are the differences? How about the representations? What are the issues that magazines are facing nowadays? And what kind of values and beliefs do you think those magazines represent? And music videos. We have Arctic Monkey and One Direction. So we're going to deconstruct these videos, and we're going to talk about why do we need music videos and why is important nowadays. And of course, all of those things are important because you're going to answer exam questions based on all of these close study products. So everything that we do throughout the course will be in your exam. So you will have an idea already, you will know the questions. So you are working for 2 years towards the build up, which in the end will be those two media papers. But you're thinking, oh, 2 exams, but you have 2 years working on those specific topics. And of course, we have the coursework, and the coursework will be based on one of those close study products. So why study media studies? The next steps. It allows for an extensive amount of career opportunities. Many pupils go on to directly relatable jobs such as program research, film, video broadcasting, public relations and production, film director, media teacher, games designer, web designer, writer, apprenticeship and university courses which can relate to jobs in advertising, marketing, market research, and journalism, information officer. So civil service, you have a variety of choice with media, and media at the end of the day is the future. So year 9, you can choose now. What are you going to choose? The future or something else? The choice is yours. Thank you.